Hold up, did you hear about the time Justin Bieber literally saved Billie Eilish from a complete emotional breakdown? Yeah, things got that real. With the music industry being one wild roller coaster, where fame seems glamorous on the outside but can eat you alive on the inside, Billie and Justin have been through it all. And the latest developments with Diddy, well, they might just make you question everything you thought you knew about the industry's biggest stars. Let's dive into how this unexpected friendship gave Billie the strength to survive some seriously dark times. So, Billie Eilish is known for her hauntingly beautiful music and her meteoric rise to fame as a teenager, right? But being thrust into the spotlight at such a young age comes with a lot of baggage. Trust issues, mental health struggles, and a whole lot of pressure. Sound familiar? Justin Bieber went through nearly the exact same thing when he skyrocketed to fame as a 14-year-old, and trust me, it wasn't pretty. Now fast forward to 2020, when Justin opened up about how he felt compelled to protect Billie. He said, "I just want to protect her. I don't want her to go through what I did." Yep, you read that right. He made it his personal mission to make sure she wouldn't crumble under the same weight of fame that nearly destroyed him. But let's rewind for a second. Why did Billie Eilish of all people need saving? In a recent twist, Billie spoke about a moment where she felt completely overwhelmed. And get this, it had to do with none other than Diddy. Now, we all know Diddy has been in the news lately, and not for good reasons. Accusations have resurfaced about his influence on young stars, and some serious allegations against him are being taken to court. This recent scandal adds a whole new layer to the story, especially when you consider that Justin Bieber has had his own complicated history with Diddy. Back to Billie, she found herself in a situation with Diddy that left her emotionally drained. Details are still scarce, but let's just say that it shook her. And just when she was on the verge of losing it, Justin Bieber swooped in like the big brother she never had. Justin, having been in the same high-pressure environment, knew exactly what Billie was going through. In an emotional conversation, he told her that if she ever needed support, he'd be there in a heartbeat. "Fame is a beast," Justin said, "and it can tear you apart if you let it." The emotional toll that comes with being constantly in the public eye, having every move scrutinized and dealing with the cutthroat nature of the music industry is something both Billie and Justin know all too well. What's wild is that this isn't just about fame. It's about survival in an industry that can be as toxic as it is glamorous. Their bond, formed out of shared trauma, became Billie's lifeline during some of her hardest moments. But let's not forget about Justin's history with Diddy. Years ago, when Justin was just starting out, Diddy was one of the first big names to take him under his wing. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, not so fast. Justin has dropped hints in interviews that those early years were anything but a fairy tale. In a recently resurfaced video, Diddy made some seriously uncomfortable comments about how Justin, then just 15, would be spending 48 hours with him, doing things that were every 15-year-old's dream. Yeah, creepy. Fans have been speculating for a while now that those 48 hours may have been a part of what Justin later described as a dark period in his life. And now, with Diddy facing multiple charges, including trafficking and coercion, fans are putting two and two together. Could Justin's silence on Diddy's current legal troubles be telling us more than we realize? Many believe that Justin's mental health struggles, which he has been so open about, might be linked to those early years under Diddy's mentorship. Let's get back to Billie. She burst onto the scene with her album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And it was huge. But with success came a lot of pressure, criticism, and the kind of attention that no 18-year-old should have to deal with. Billie's image and her unique style made her an instant sensation. But behind the scenes, things weren't always so great. According to insiders, Billie struggled with the expectations placed on her. She had to be perfect, always. And when things went wrong, it was like the whole world was watching her fail. Justin saw these warning signs early on, and that's when he reached out. His words of wisdom were simple but powerful. You don't have to do this alone. It's no secret that the music industry has a darker side, especially for young stars. Both Justin and Billie were teenagers when they became household names, and the weight of that kind of fame is unimaginable for most of us. The pressure to keep performing, keep producing hits, and keep smiling for the cameras can take a serious toll on a person's mental health. Justin has spoken about how hard it was for him to navigate the industry without a solid support system. He revealed that during the peak of his fame, He felt like everyone around him only cared about what they could get from him. His struggles with depression, anxiety, and substance abuse are well documented, and it's clear that the lack of protection for young stars in the industry is a huge issue. This is what makes Billie and Justin's friendship so important. It's not just about two artists bonding over their shared love of music. It's about survival. Both of them have been through some dark times, and their connection is proof that even in an industry that often feels isolating, there's still room for genuine friendships. Billie has said that knowing Justin had her back made all the difference. "He was there for me when I needed it most," she shared in a recent interview. It's clear that Justin's influence helped her navigate some of the hardest parts of her career, and their friendship continues to be a source of strength for both of them. And then there's Diddy. The recent allegations against him have rocked the entertainment world, and people are starting to question just how deep his influence goes. For Justin, who was mentored by Diddy during some of his most formative years, these revelations are particularly troubling. Fans have begun to speculate that Diddy may have had a more sinister influence on Justin than anyone realized. Could Justin's reluctance to speak out about Diddy's current legal troubles be a sign that he's still processing what happened to him during those early years? It's a question that's on everyone's mind right now. At the end of the day, the story of Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber is a lesson in resilience. Despite all the challenges they've faced, both personally and professionally, they've managed to come out the other side stronger than ever. Their friendship, born out of shared experiences and pain, is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, you're never truly alone. As for Diddy, well, we'll have to wait and see how his story unfolds. But one thing's for sure, Billie and Justin's bond is unbreakable, and it just might be the reason they've both survived the worst the industry has to offer. So what do you think? Is there more to this story than meets the eye? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you liked this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future updates about your favorite